Welcome, my friend. Today I want to speak to you about a truth that many overlook. There is no excuse for not trying. You see, in the stillness of life, where we often feel the pull of distractions, we forget the power of effort. We convince ourselves of reasons why we can't, why we shouldn't, or why it's not the right time. But let me share with you something I've learned on my journey. The only real reason we don't try is because we haven't fully committed to ourselves. In my years as a monk, I have meditated on many thoughts, walked countless miles in silence, and listened to the quiet hum of the universe. In these moments, I've come to realize that effort, true effort, is not about forcing results. It's about showing up with your full presence and simply doing the best you can right where you are. There's no perfect time and there's no perfect moment. There is only now. Let me tell you a story from my own life. When I first embarked on this path, I faced the same doubts you may be experiencing now. The world felt heavy. The noise of my mind was overwhelming, and I wondered if I had the strength to persist. I remember sitting on a mountain, watching the wind move the trees. The trees didn't question the wind. They simply bent and swayed with it, responding naturally. The lesson I learned that day was simple but profound. The wind will come, the storms will pass, but it is how we bend, how we respond, that truly matters. In those early days, I wanted to give up. The practice was difficult, and the thoughts of "I can't" were ever present. But through patience and persistence, I realized that the true act of trying is not in the success or failure. It's in the act of showing up again and again. This is where true growth begins. Perhaps you've told yourself that you're not ready, or you don't have the skills, or the situation is just not right. But I urge you to consider this. The process of trying is a gift to yourself. Even the smallest action, the smallest step, creates momentum. When you try, you open the door to possibilities. And if you fail, that is not a loss. It is a lesson. Each failure contains the seed of wisdom, the wisdom that grows in the fertile soil of experience. I remember one of the older monks, a man who had lived many years in silence and peace, telling me, "The first step on any path is the hardest, for it requires you to believe that you can walk, even when you don't know where the path leads." And that, my friend, is the essence of trying, not knowing what lies ahead, but trusting that each step will guide you forward. Life, like the lake, is calm on the surface, but underneath it is always moving, always changing. You are like this lake. Your thoughts and desires may be scattered, yet within you lies a deep and unshakable calm. When you commit to trying, even in the smallest way, you allow that calm to surface, and the ripples of your effort create beauty that you cannot yet see. But trust me, it is there, waiting for you to recognize it. There is no excuse for not trying, for in trying you awaken to the present moment, and that, my friend, is all that truly matters.